Hi lovies, welcome to today's reading. Hope you guys are doing really well. So we're going to be looking into the collective, seeing what is the tea for today, checking out the energies. So guys, please feel free to like and leave me a comment. It does really help me to connect with who's here for the small Patreon collective. So let's start with what's in this person's mind. Oh, this feels very weird. Like a very stubborn energy. I was like really forced to get out. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. I mean, even getting that card was a struggle. So they're just hiding, it feels like, right? Everything feels like a disaster. They feel like they've fucked everything up with you. Like the card says, they don't know how to fix it. So they're just a mess, this person. So yeah, it's like, I don't know what to do. They're probably doing nothing with you right now because, and it's not like they can't be bothered, they don't want to. It's they just genuinely are like, how do I even go about fixing this? You know, they just are really confused right now. Apprehensive, guarded, cautious, afraid. Well, this is your person all over, right? Because they're extremely apprehensive because they've screwed things up in such a big way. And they want to fix things, but they're just like, you're probably really angry with them, you know, hurt. They feel like you're, you know, quite rightly to them, they feel like you're gonna reject them, you know, so they're too, this is what I'm saying, like, they want to fix this, but they're so scared to do nothing, like cautious, afraid, they're just terrified. They're like, well, you know, if I reach out, if I say I'm sorry, if I turn up at your house, whatever, I don't know, you know, I'm probably not going to be met with a very good energy. Alright, so we've got nourish, self-harmony, growth, comfort. See, they're not wanting to really get out of their comfort zone just now. Their comfort zone is hiding, you know, in that hermit mode just now. But that can be a good thing because, you know, obviously we've got like soul growth here. So it could start, you know, really to start with your own self, like taking a look at yourself and trying to heal things within you. And, you know, so it can be a good thing this person's taking the time out to kind of like be introspective. But yeah, we've got clashing here, differences, incompatibility, and conflict. Ugh. Yeah, so lots of arguments, I feel. You know, and it could be more so from your person, like they may have said something really terrible to you, or like, you know, you found out they were talking to someone else, or, you know, something really big here, and it's like, right, that was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back, because it feels like they've got something, you know, on their mind, their guilty conscience. It's specific, like they really did something big here, or, you know, some issue to do mostly with them. Misunderstood. Right, lost soul. Okay, mistakes and victim. They're sort of, I feel, living in victim mode a little bit and just taking the easy way out of hiding from you, you know. But they are like a lost person, I feel, a lost soul. So they're trying to grow this soul. They're trying to find themselves, get in touch with themselves again, right? And obviously dwelling a lot on the mistakes that they've made. But this misunderstood card, sometimes for me, and I'm feeling it now, there could be there could be some misunderstanding that's gone on between the two of you. Okay, something you obviously don't know about right now, but could be they took something the wrong way, or you did, or you know, you may find out some sort of detail that kind of changes things. We're like, oh, well, I thought you meant this, or I thought you'd done this, you know. And yeah, like clinging, holding on, obsessing, and watching. So they may not be making any moves with you right now and doing much action, but they're certainly kind of watching you from somewhere and clinging on to you. They don't want to let this go. You gave them unconditional love, your whole heart, you know, and they didn't treat you well. They didn't kind of do the same in return. But yeah, they can't let you go. This person's very obsessive about you. So obviously it can be social media stalking, things like that. Maybe you've even got a YouTube channel that's just popping in my head, you know, and they're watching your YouTube videos. It can be asking people about you, or just even, and it sounds creepy, but if you live near each other, you know, going to places that you frequent and trying to catch you, you know, whenever you like walk in a park or something, or like where you go to work or the gym or something like that. Yeah, it's like, oh God, it's such a frustrating energy, because in my head it's like, you know, they're like, I want to fix things, I want to make this work, you know, I want to rectify this, but I don't know what to do, but I can't let go. So it's like this whole tug of war within this person. Oh God. And I just feel they probably are the type that when the going gets tough, they just fuck off, basically. They ghost. I feel ghosting maybe an issue here. But it's just this person just can't deal with things and they freak out. Yeah, okay, well, so there is some clarity coming. There's some communication coming eventually. Ace of Swords, so yeah, air energy. The truth is coming, you know. So that's what I'm saying too about this misunderstanding. I just, for someone here, I mean, maybe only one person, but I really feel there has been some misunderstanding. You may get the truth about that from your person or someone else. I don't know. But yeah, certainly some open, honest conversation, communication coming. Okay, it's all flipped over too. So certainly been, you know, a lot of heartbreak here. You may have had your heart broken by this person, but they also broke their own heart, you know. There could have been a third party involved. Yeah, I'm getting like big Aquarius energy here, so a lot of air, you know, and that could just be them being in their head about you, but there's certainly you know, a lot of air and Aquarius especially. But the star comes out when there has been like a hell of a lot of things that you've gone through with this person, you know, and then star comes out, and so, and wanting to heal it. As the card says, fix it. They want to fix this broken heart. They want to fix your broken heart, their broken heart. They want to mend things. They want to, they're still hoping, wishing, you know, that they can manifest this situation, you know, to get success. 6 of Wands. They're still hoping to get success out of this. And I feel like, so you're in this energy, Queen of Swords. You may be like, nah, that's it, I've had enough of you. Or even just for now, I feel like you're kind of like, you're like, I'm over you, I'm done with this. Like, I'm done with your bullshit. You know, you've detached, right? You've detached. But they haven't, they're clinging. And that's how it often works, isn't it? Like when you detach and you kind of move away and you just take your focus onto you and whatever you're doing, then the person's like, wait, don't go, and then they cling. But yeah, believe it or not, this person's still hoping to have victory with this, with you. Hoping that you'll hear them out is what I just heard. Let's get some romance angel guidance. Ooh, oh god, that came flying out. Okay, flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Now, this is interesting. I feel like this person is a very flirty person, and that could have been an issue for some of you here. That's, you know, where the clashing came. They were extending their light-hearted energy to others, maybe many others at one point, you know. I was just getting, they feel like an idiot. Whatever they've done here, they feel like an idiot. Okay. Okay. See. Love yourself first. And I really feel like that's what you are focusing on doing just now. Because, I mean, at times I feel like they made you feel like they didn't respect you. They made you feel like you weren't worthy, but you are. You fucking are, right? So now you're, that's what you're kind of putting your energy and effort into. And it's almost like success with yourself. So some of you could really be putting all your kind of time and effort into like work just now and trying to establish your work and be a success in something anyway, I feel like. But yeah, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So I mean, this has been an important lesson for both of you. I do feel like this person, you know, they want your forgiveness, but as the card says, like, you to release, to kind of cut things away, cut this kind of, you know, what's gone on in the past. Like, it is best to learn from things and grow, soul growth. So you both probably, you know, nurturing your soul, doing that soul growth work just now, but to get more love in your present moment. So kind of to come back together, to move forward, to have the love and grow and move forward, you do have to release and heal the past, like both of you, in some sort of way, you know. And maybe you may not feel ready to do that, like if you're still working through, like you're still pissed off and things, you know, do that. We're not robots. You've got to let your emotions out. You've got to release your, you know, work through that, okay? So don't feel like you can't feel anything, like work through that. But eventually, to come back together and move forward, it is about releasing and just moving forward. So I'm just going to end with a message or two from the eternal messages. To dedicate a song to you. Oh my god. So I feel like they're actually, as well as being flirty, they are quite a romantic person, and so obviously they could be a musician too. Music's important to them, but they may be a star. In fact, you may be a star as well, but they may be on stage like a musician of some sort. But even if they're not, it's kind of like they are very emotional and quite sort of poetic, I feel, right? So they're maybe thinking of just putting their words down in a song to you. Maybe that's how they express themselves best, writing. Okay, I've been hurt by love before. No, hurt people. So they may have taken that out on you, like they didn't trust love, and You know, that again, this is kind of what this card is about. Like, if people keep focusing on their past and what's going on in the past and using that as evidence, you know, like they maybe didn't learn from that, and so they thought maybe they couldn't trust you, or, you know, whatever. So it's kind of like perpetuated that cycle. I've been reminiscing a lot on the times spent with you. See, just obsessing. Obsessively so. And no one can change my love for you. That's why they're still hoping, praying, wishing, trying to manifest that you guys can be a success, that you can be victorious, you know. And to be honest, like I feel I don't like bite my head off. Don't shoot the messenger. I kind of feel like you want that too, even though I feel you're coming out as the Queen of Swords energy. It's like you've had to do that to kind of protect yourself and shield yourself. You felt like you've had to kind of be detached and cut off and just, you know, it's for your own preservation. But I do still feel like, despite your differences, that you still want this too. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, that's the message for you guys today. So I hope it resonated. I hope it's given you some clarity and, you know, helped you in this situation. But thank you so much for being here, guys, and thank you so much for watching and your support. And do feel free to leave me a comment, leave me a like. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys, but take care. Bye.